I'm Brett Patton. I'm the welding instructor, and we have Welding 1. Welding 1 is the students learn to use a small welding process. It's a shield metal arc welding. A lot of people know it as stick welding. Students learn how to to set up the machines, how to properly run the beads correctly, and look for defects. We also have principles of manufacturing. That class is usually for freshmen and sophomores, and they learn all about the manufacturing process, about the different processes, the different types of parts, and the machinery and so forth as far as manufacturing of goods. They also learn all the cutting processes such as oxy-fuel cutting, plasma cutting, shearing, bandsaws, punching. All the cutting processes is learned in principles of manufacturing. In Welding 2, all welding processes are learned. It's more of an advanced class. They do the small welding, shielded metal arc welding, gas metal arc welding, gas tungsten arc welding, and flux core arc welding. They have to weld fillet welds, multi-pass welds. They also, at the end of the semester, they have to pass a bend test where they weld the shielded metal arc welding, and they have to cut out samples, and we actually do a bend test on them. So it prepares them pretty much for TCAT. For when they go to TCAT, they're pretty much ready to go into that, with the skills they needed for the post-secondary education. This is usually my juniors and seniors are dual enrolled with TCAT, Huntsville, and NIDA, which means all the hours that they have with me transfers to TCAT, Huntsville, and NIDA, which is usually a 19-month program, and a lot of students can get out in 12 to 14 months. So it's a really good program here at York for our welding students, and it gives them an opportunity, to get, post-secondary credit at the high school level. So that's pretty good.
You in each class is based on what class you're in. If you're in principles, you'll do a lot of book work, and then you'll come down to shop just a little bit, and you'll do mainly cutting, OFC, and plasma, and you'll get a little bit of the prana, but not much. Then you might get a stick weld, according to how Pat feels. Then Welding 1, you'll do stick welding, you'll grind a lot, you'll cut stuff same as before, so oxy-fuel, prana, and plasma cutter. Then Welding 2, the last one, you'll end up doing all the same stuff as before, but you add in TIG, MIG, and we just got a computerized plasma cutter, which we'll get to use, which will be fun. But that's basically what we do. You'll make, some people make sculptures and cowbells. It's according to what the project is. We're going to make cars in this class and race them. But yeah, that's about it.
Also in the welding classes, our students have an opportunity to join Skills USA. Skills USA is a career and technical education organization that promotes highly trained students to enter the work field. Every year I take 5 or 6 or 7 students to Chattanooga to the state convention where they actually compete in welding. There's also a fabrication team that I take, which is 3 members, and I'll have a welding sculpture event that one of my students, last year Caleb Harris won the state at Chattanooga, and he got to go to Louisville for the Skills USA National. It's a very good program. It promotes a lot of good things, and a lot of companies, they really like to see that on a resume, because Skills USA is actually embedded in all of our standards to promote highly skilled and trained students for the post-secondary and for the workforce.
Skills USA is a pretty fun experience in my opinion. I went last year and I'm going this year again. You get to meet a lot of people, do a lot of things. What we go for here in the welding shop is for the individual welder, and we go for a fabrication team. Last year I went for a fabrication team. We ended up placing second in state. It was a pretty fun event. As I said, you meet a lot of people, make some friends. It's pretty fun considering it's a different environment, different place to work in. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's just something to branch out and go to. I'd recommend it.